everybody. How are we all doing today? I hope today, this evening, whatever, has found you well as I'm headed into my chair. Hey, if you landed here, you've landed on my channel. Welcome to Starlight Skies Tarot. Hi, I'm Michelle. If you're new, hey, come on in. And I'm going to be doing a collective reading tonight. You're returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I am working on a descriptive box, so all that's going to be contained in there, all that information. If you'd like to come follow me on Facebook, I do have a free tarot oracle page over there as well. And so let's just get in with it, okay? It's my incense. It's got a little ash on my table. All right, so I felt like doing a relationship read tonight. Yeah, just a collective one to kind of get my groove back on. Okay. You guys are making plans for the summer. I am just going to be hanging out in my pool and working on my health and the tarot, of course, right? So, Spirit, what do we have for the collective tonight on relationship? The person that you're connecting to, in your energy, around you. Now, my intention's a romantic one, but it certainly doesn't have to be. So take the parts that fit, the parts that don't, leave it, right? It just means not your story. Be sure you check out your other placements, though, on the zodiac sign readings. You might find an extra message in there. So we have overcoming obstacles and moving on. Getting back on your feet. Gaining strength from difficult situations. So I'm definitely reading somebody who's in the energy of moving on, overcoming emotional disappointment, everything that goes with heartbreak, things that don't get off the ground. You see potential, you put energy towards it. It looks like a green light, go, and then it just hits a wall or it spuds out. I'm sure that's happened to all of us at one point in time. Something had caused it to stall out. I don't know if the person that you're connecting to or you saw a difficult situation in this connection and just couldn't think of an idea or didn't want to devote the energy to finding a solution, thought it's an impossible thing. So why bother kind of thing, right? Moving on. I'm getting they did that to you and you are getting over that situation. Does that make sense? It was them that wanted to leave. They did not see a way overcoming this difficult obstacle that was affecting your connection. Some kind of adversity. And so I don't think they came out and really told you that. I think they kind of just kind of pulled their energy back and just moved on, forcing you to put whatever closure that you needed to move on. And it's still kind of in your energy. I mean, I think you think about it from time to time, thinking what exactly did happen, but I think you do know what happened. I think you know what the situation that is the obstacle part of it, right? I mean, if somebody really wants to be in your world, they will. So I guess the payoff wasn't worth the sacrifice in this person's eyes. Not saying that's the truth. That's absolutely not true. But it wasn't enough because I don't think their heart, either they had fear or they had outside influences or their heart, and that does happen. Unrequited love happens. So that could be what happened here. Could be. I'm just getting a feel for it. So, okay. So let's talk about this challenge. So Spirit, what's the challenge that made this person, I don't want to say flake, but really it stopped the connection dead in the tracks. Okay, something, some kind of a aha moment, epiphany, what have you, because it was smooth sailing and then it wasn't. So we'll find out. So Spirit, what was the obstacle affecting this relationship or situationship or connection? I prefer to say connection because if you weren't in an exclusive, then it's not really a relationship, is it not? Okay, so what's going on? I believe the person that you're connecting with had a lot of options, and I don't think they wanted to give that up. So, depending where people are in their life and what they're looking for in a situation, that's why it's good to ask people and be upfront. Just because you want a relationship with somebody you're just first dating or wanting to hang out with more doesn't mean it's going to be them. But you're absolutely right to ask, to set that boundary. I'm looking for someone that I might be able to grow and build with, and I'm just exploring my options. And that's acceptable, being open like that. But I don't think this person was open with you. And that's when you have to lean in your intuition and your actions. Actions, I know you hear it, it sounds corny as hell, but it's so true. Actions speak louder than words. So, if that person isn't seeing you on a continual basis, that actually seeing you, not texting, none of that, actually spending time with you outside of the bedroom and getting to really want to know what's in your world too. Another sign you can tell if somebody's not really into you is they don't want to know much about your life. They won't ask personal questions. They don't want to get to know you because why? They're not going to stick around, right? They say you as plan C, D, or E, or F. You're not, but in some people, that's how they treat people. So that was definitely the obstacle here. You did the right thing, and you moved on. You said, I don't think so. Let me make this easy for you. Don't ever put me in a situation because then I'll make the equation easy for you. I will just remove myself. I'm not an option. And I believe in the beginning of dating, that's perfectly acceptable. Or if your woman just wants to keep her options open, you have to be honest. But if someone's up front saying, I'm not looking for anything serious, or let's just see how this goes, and you're looking for more, don't waste your time, because they're just going to waste your time. And there's no point in even starting something that's not going to end well. So just save yourself the heartache there. And yes, some people do play a good game. I will, I am quite aware of that. That's when you just have to use your instinct and your actions. Hold them accountable. Do they cancel dates at the last minute? I had somebody do that to me, and that is extremely rude. And I saw what I wanted to see, and actions were telling me differently than what I was portraying in my head and what he was saying and doing, right? Showing interest. very upfront for what I wanted, but obviously that wasn't the case on the other end, so I had to learn the hard way, so I'm not so naive anymore on people, and yeah, people will play if you let them. There's people out there like that, so don't let them play you. You absolutely have a right to ask for what you want, and if they can't give you clarity on, where do you see this going? If they can't give you clarity, then you pretty much got your answer. Because, clarity is not that hard to give, guys. Either you want to make this happen, or you're just in it for other reasons that are toxic and not for me. So I think you did the right thing. I know you did the right thing walking away from this. Let's see how they feel about you. Spirit, could you please tell me how this person that put my collective in a freaking dating pool of lust? Okay, how are they seeing you now? Yeah. Not wanting to talk to him. They know that that what their game was. So they know. So that's how they see you. So how do they feel about you? They're passionate about you. Lots and lots of passion, but I believe this was just a lust-based connection. Let's see what's next. Got my deck upside down. Jeez. It was slow, too. I mean, you put a lot of yourself into this. Time, energy. But it wasn't growing. And that's, a person can't give you what they can't give you. Okay? No matter how much you want that to happen. And I think you see that now, the Queen of Swords. And try not to think, I know I've done it myself, geez, that was a waste of time. But not really. Because if anything that teaches you is helping you tear up, level up, because I guarantee you won't make the same mistake again on whatever this taught you. So what do we have? Any advice moving forward for the collective? Do we have any new love prospects in the near future? Queen of Swords. Maybe you need more healing time. Oh yeah, you definitely need more healing time. Look what came out. You got the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's not funny, but I think you're really invested in yourself right now. I don't think you're interested in finding anybody. I think right now you're pouring into yourself, and you're not. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. She's not looking, for love, and you're standing in your own truth. Yeah, you're healing. You're not ready yet. So that's what I've got for you tonight, collective. You're finding, bottom of the deck was Temperance, emotional, healing and bounce. So I believe when you get in, when you get what you need to learn from that, then I believe you will be open for a new stable beginning. You'll be ready for it then. And until then, you don't have to rush. You definitely can take your time as much as you need to. And be sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And thank you to all those that came to the full moon candle blessing. I love doing those. And just keep you up to date on the post section. So go over there from time to time. I do like to drop the tarot spreads for you to practice. And if you don't do tarot, they're wonderful journaling prompts to work with the moon. I think our next full moon is in Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius, so I will definitely be gearing up some full moon reads. And I believe I'm going to be doing a What's the Tea? I'm going to get my spicy decks out, and we're going to look at What's the Tea. We're going to go into no contact reads, and that's what I got for now. So we'll just stick with that. Okay, guys, until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.